2,000 years ago, in Cana, there was a wedding. And at that wedding, there was a special guest who did a miracle. It's the wedding of Cana, and that special guest was Jesus Christ, and he changed water to wine. Jason and Alexis want you to know that that same special guest at that wedding so long ago is a guest at this wedding as well. And as a matter of fact, is a centerpiece of this wedding. And he will perform a miracle today much, much greater than mere water to wine. If you watch, not only with your eyes, but with your heart, if you listen closely, you'll see a miracle performed today. Because before you right now, two families are represented. But in just a few moments, God will create from where there wasn't one before a new family. And that's a miracle. And so Jason and Alexis didn't want you to miss the miracle. So watch close. If you stop a story too early, a story that would be about glory and beauty and eternity might be a tragedy. If you stop a story too early, it might be a comedy. If you stop this story at the wrong place, it might have been either of those. That's not where God stopped this story. And this isn't the end of this story either. This is just the beginning of a story told with both of your lives intertwined in the plot line instead of just one. Only God could have written a story, sometimes with the backdrop in shadows, and sometimes in despair, and sometimes with sorrow. But he was always writing knowing that ultimately he writes for redemption and hope and life. And that is what we celebrate in a story being told this day by a creative God who knows you so well and has chosen you for each other, for this time. Jason, if you would look Alexis in the eye, knowing that God, ultimately this vow is to him and her. Repeat after me. In the name of God.
In the name of God.
I, Jason.
I, Jason.
Take you, Alexis.
Take you, Alexis.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer or poor.
In sickness and in health.
Sickness and health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and cherish.
Until we're parted by death.
Until we're parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
And now, Alexis, if you'll repeat after me. In the name of God.
In the name of God.
I, Alexis.
I, Alexis.
Take you, Jason.
Take you, Jason.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
And to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
Better or for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until we're parted by death.
Until we're parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
All that I have.
All that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
In the name of the Father.
In the name of the Father.
The Son.
The Son.
And the Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit.
Amen. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
All that I have.
All that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
In the name of the Father.
In the name of the Father.
The Son.
The Son.
And the Holy Spirit.
And the Holy Spirit.
Amen. Leave, cleave, become one. Alexis and Jason, you've given yourselves to these solemn vows, shared the receiving rings. Now, as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Jason and Alexis, your story begins.
Well, it's so cool to be here and to see you guys now married, which is freaking insane after kind of being able to be in your corner throughout the whole thing. From the ups and downs of dating and wrestling with, is this really the person I'm going to marry? And then figuring it out and having to wait for a bit and feeling like the timing wasn't right. And now I just really pray and trust that as you guys do go on, that you'll be able to have a marriage and relationship full of laughter and fun and jokes. Or Jason, you think it's hilarious, and Alexis, you think you'll strangle him if he doesn't shut his mouth. But for real, that just have a nice long life of being best friends and being able to walk out kind of beautiful experience of marriage and being so much more together than you guys ever could be apart. Yeah, I love you guys. Congrats.
Jason, you're one lucky man. You really couldn't have chosen a more selfless and wonderful woman to be your bride. I remember the day that Alexis first mentioned you. I was tutoring her in chemistry. And the conversation turned from elements and equations to the possibility of beginning a relationship with you. I could tell by her nervous smile and her giggles that you were somebody that she was really proud of, and she thought you were really special. One of the first things that she mentioned was that you love the Lord and you share the same values that our family does, and that means a lot. It's been an amazing journey watching you both grow together as a couple. I remember last Christmas, Derek and I were so excited when you discreetly pulled out your phone and showed us a picture of a ring and told us of your proposal plans. Jason, I'm so thrilled to officially have you as my brother-in-law. Although, truthfully, it feels like you've been a part of the family for years now. I'm so happy you both found each other. Our family is looking forward to celebrating a lifetime of happiness together with you.
Right after Jason was born, him and I shared this instant connection. We both immediately disliked each other. We always fought as kids. We would be best friends for about a day, and then we would be mortal enemies for the rest of the month. And most people said it was because we are brothers, but I think it's because of our personality differences. Jason is always loud and judgmental and angry. But I, on the other hand, I'm always calm and loving and wise and humble, very, very humble. But growing up, I just had brothers. I never had sisters. And I couldn't have asked for a better one. I love you both very much. I'm really proud of you guys.
Throughout our years of friendship, I've always looked up to Alexis. She was always a year older than me, so you can imagine when I was in first grade and she was in second, I always thought she was the coolest thing ever. I've always wanted to be just like her. I remember all the conversations we've had about boys growing up, and while there wasn't many that we ever actually liked, as soon as she started telling me about Jason, I knew that it was definitely different. There was something special about him. I asked her what it was she really liked about him, and she listed a bunch of stuff, but the first thing she said was that he had a heart for Jesus like she'd never seen before. And I still remember that after 4 years later, knowing that they've worked tirelessly to center their relationship around what matters most. No doubt Alexis means the world to me, and selfishly I don't want to share my best friend. I cannot be happier to be here and witness the amount of people and community you guys have built together. It's crazy to see how many people you guys have together, and they all love you as one. I love you guys very much. I wish you guys
You know, we've been very blessed with Jason. We've been very blessed, and I'll get into that with all the kids. And, you know, God's brought us a wonderful new son-in-law now, officially. So we're just blessed to have you on board, Jason, and your family. You know, the last couple of days to really get to know so much of your family has been just wonderful. You know, to blend the two families together is just amazing. So we really enjoy that. Thank you so much. Now we're just looking for the rest of, as the preacher said, it's the start of your lives. It's been the start of David's and Amanda's with Brenna and with Derek. And so now it's just a wonderful journey with everybody together, and to see where it takes off in your family growth. And, you know, it's cool. We love it.
It's been a real privilege watching you grow emotionally and spiritually. I'm so freaking proud of you and the person that you've become, and I'm looking forward to seeing you continue to grow along with Alexis in the future. Alexis, you look amazing today. You're so kind, gentle, and sweet. One of my favorite memories of you together is getting the privilege of watching you lead worship a year or so ago. Y'all looked so happy together and serving the Lord in that way, and you still do. I knew when I saw you then, this was before Jason had told me that he was planning on proposing, that you two were a great fit together, and I'm glad God brought you together and blessed you this way. Jason, you're so blessed to have Alexis as your wife, and I'm so blessed to call you my sister now. To a lifetime of love and laughter and happiness.